to let you know the speeches are going to start shortly. And if you haven't eaten something, please go out and get something to eat.
J'entends des bails à 300 morts. À ce qui paraît, je te cours après. Mais ça va pas, mais t'es taré.
Speeches will be starting shortly.
Tu croyais quoi? On serait plus jamais. Je pourrais t'afficher, mais c'est pas mon délire. T'as pas les gamins, tu m'as eu dans ton lit. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta cata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu donnes ça. Oh, dja dja. Y'a pas moyen, dja dja. J'suis pas ta cata, dja dja. Genre, en katana, baby, tu donnes ça. Tu penses à moi pour m'en faire de l'argent. J'suis pas ta
This how it works, isn't it? Like, I'm talking to the back. Get to the back. Get to the back. Where do you want us? Where do you want us?
That side, yeah?
We need a chair for the
What is it? What is it?
Or something. Are you a bit tall or something? Sorry.
I'm just like kicking ball, you know?
So you got like middle rowish, like.
Everyone's on.
Need a high brightness. Just leave the Tommy gun inside.
Hey, Mr. Gola. Cool, man.
Is there an example? What yeah, hey, the guy, yeah, smart one. Let me see this.
Head's not convinced, right? The speech doesn't happen. Hasn't happened. Long day though.
Hello? Hello? Good evening. I believe we are about to set off with the speeches. Is Errol around? Has anyone seen Errol? It's in the little boy's room. We're gonna call Jacob then to the hot seat.
Dr. Errol, obviously, yeah, of course.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, she's right.
Jacob, the floor's yours. Oh, brilliant. Hold on.
Sorry, Jake.
Sorry.
Sorry to put you shy. I'm going to just quickly say, I'm not going to stand up here for too long. God, I hate hearing my own voice. I just want to say a quick thank you on behalf of myself and Julie, just to everybody for coming out today. The support over the past 4 weeks, the texts, the calls, the cards, the flowers, the food, the everything. I've lost track, to be honest. Everybody that made today possible, Errol and Sharon, James and Sasha for helping with the order of service. Just all my friends that have rallied round me the past 4 weeks. It's been really overwhelming. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but just thank you. I've actually got, sorry, this might bring a tear to your eye, so I don't mean to make any of you upset or cry, but I wanted to share something that was made just shortly after Axel was born. A friend of ours came and did some filming for us in the park. And the reason that I wanted to share the video is because it wasn't that long ago, it was about 3 weeks after Gordon got diagnosed with cancer, and we didn't actually know how long he had left. A lot of you won't know the journey that he went on, but when he did get his diagnosis, they actually didn't give him very long left to live, and so the fact that he made it a year was quite remarkable. So the reason I want to share this video is very personal, but it will show the strength and the positivity that Gordon had in a time that was very, very hard for us as a family. So I want to share it with you today. Thank you.
Can we keep that applause going? Of like,
Not much you can say after that, is there really? You know, it's a tribute to Hayley and the boys, you know, Gordon's family, the Boateng family. Honestly, it's really, really moving to sit there and watch that without having tears in your eyes. But we're gonna go into some tributes now. I'm going to go to the table that Gordon's mum is sitting at. She's nominated a lady to say a few words. So we're going to ask her to stand up. And please give people that come up and say something. Give them a big round of applause, yeah?
Hi everybody. Alright, this is from Mummy, Auntie Julie. People say Mummy. Some of them say Auntie. Just to say thank you. And Mummy said that when all this is about to start, it's all about Aaron. So first of all, we have to say thank you so much. Thank you so much. So thank you to you. And then again, everyone that came. Auntie Julie say thank you. He hasn't got much to say, but it's all about thank you. Thank you so much and God bless you all.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to call young Jacob to the stage to come and say something. Gordon's cousin.
So hard watching that video. Gordon was known by many names. In his later years, he was known as the Gaffer. But when we were younger, he couldn't decide what to call himself, so he had many names. A few examples. King of Ghana. Once in a lifetime. Chocolate Wonder, to name a few. But I want to focus on one of his lesser known nicknames, Gordon the Great. Gordon was indeed great, and he knew it from a young age. He would say to me sometimes, Jay, that guy over there, he thinks he's special, but I'm going to be great. Some people could spend a whole lifetime and never achieve the great things that Gordon did, or touch the people he did along the way. A football academy, his own football team, multiple business interests, mentoring so many different players, a loving family. You wonder if Gordon had 5 minutes to catch his breath. But this is why I admire Gordon so much. His drive, his energy, his passion is unmatched. Even when we were kids, Gordon could always light up a room the moment he walked in. We went out a lot together when we were younger, so much that people assumed that we were brothers. We'd always speak highly of each other. Gordon had his own vocab, I could never match his wordplay. But as so many great people before him, he was taken from us far too soon. The Lord obviously has a great plan, has called Gordon back to his side to initiate that plan as the right man for the job. I'm just thankful that we're all able to be a part of this great man's life. He truly believed and achieved. To Hayley and the boys, Auntie, Uncle and Lloyd, we're all here standing with you. Gordon's legacy will live on forever. And to my dear cousin Gordon, rest in peace, rest in power. Yeah. We will always remember your greatness. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Right, Saeed. Saeed. You never hid from anything before, so.
Oh, Rudy wants to go first.
Huh?
Pull up, Rudy wants to go first.
Okay. Right, Rudy. Thanks, Rudy.
Thank you. Can you hold that? I've struggled to find. Sorry.
Deep breath.
I've struggled to find the words to express how I feel about Gordon. What I've gone and done, I've found some lines, a poem that's about life, and I feel this is the best thing that I can say about expressing my feelings about Gordon and life. Life is like a journey on a train, with its stations, with changes of route, and with accidents. At birth, we are born. The train, we meet our parents, we believe they'll always travel on our side. However, at some stations, our parents will step down from the train and leave us on the journey alone. As time goes by, other people will board the train, and they will be significant, i.e. siblings, friends, children, even the love of our life. Many will step down and leave a permanent vacuum. Others will go unnoticed, that we don't realise they have vacated the seat. This train ride will be full of joy, sorrow, fantasy, expectations, hellos, goodbyes, and farewells. Success consists of having a good relationship with all the passengers, required that we give the best of ourselves. The mystery to everyone is, we do not know at which station we ourselves will step down. So, we must live in the best way, love, forgive, offer the best of who we are. It is important to do this because when the time comes for us to step down and leave our seat empty, we should leave behind beautiful memories for those who continue the journey. Gordon, you have done this and left some beautiful memories, great memories for us. Lastly, I would like to say thank you for being, Gordon, for being one of the passengers on my train. Rest in peace, my friend. Gone but never forgotten.
Rudy was one of the guys that, you know, in the early days of the football journey, and if you look at the back of this room, that helped myself to work with people like Gordon, Saeed, and all of these youngsters. So, big respect to you, Rudy. Thank you for that. All right, Saeed. Yeah. And he just said, I'm going to be quick. And I'm going to just say a few words, right? This man and Gordon, I met them at 14, 15 years of age. And when he talks about being quick, I did put them through their paces. And you know what? I used to hide around the corner just to keep an eye on what they were doing. I gave them drills and things to do. And they never hid from their responsibility. And what was even more worse for me is that they knew I was hiding around the corner. So I'm going to let Saeed tell you in his own words how him and Gordon got through that and everything else, and how remarkable the relationship that we've had with Gordon is.
All right. Like I said, I'm going to be very quick. I knew Gordon for like 30 years. We met when we was 11 years old, and it was like we pretty much hit it off from the outset. It almost felt like there was no time before. I remember now thinking I got it actually easy because I was actually allowed out till dark. I was able to play out till late. But Gordon, coming from a Ghanaian household, he had to be in within 30 minutes of getting to the bus. That's how it was. That's how it was. But the thing is, I would go around to Gordon's mum's house and I'll be there till late, so much so that Mummy Julia would say, "Go home." And that sometimes I'll just be outside his door. It'd be literally a doorstep challenge. Sometimes we'd be talking through the window, we'd be like sign language and everything, and I say, "Come to the letterbox," he wouldn't. But yeah, sometimes we'd just be at the doorstep just talking about dramas at schools, girls as well, as you do. But you know, we both grew up with respect. We grew up with respecting of our elders. And back then it was pretty much forced upon us because the only way around it, you had to pick up the phone and just hope that the parents wouldn't pick up. And unfortunately I had to deal with the young Julie at that time. And usually the word was, "He's not here!" No bye, no nothing. Hello? Hello? Because on the phone it didn't tell you that it cut off. You had to guess. But you know, we both love football. We play till late, and a lot of the times, the only time we can probably get out and stay till later was if Julie knew that Gordon was with me. She'll be like, "It's okay, you can go out for a little bit longer." And likewise with my mum. Gordon loved football, and football loved Gordon. And through Gordon, he connected to so many different people from like different backgrounds, from like all ages to all sorts of belief, and that was the anyway. Oh. We would dominate local parks and play centres like true double acts. Towards 14 and 15, we started to get into semi-professional football. I know these times were really hard for Gordon because, again, at this stage, he was always told, keep your head in your books, and everything was about the books. His dad would tell him that he's not good enough at football, and just to